Let me ask you something. Be honest. Be honest. What do you usually do when you open ChatGPT? You type a question, you copy the answer, and you close the tab. You have been trapped. I will call it a SAF trap. S for search, A for answer, F for forget. Search, answer, forget. It sounds strange, doesn't it? Think about buying a latest smartphone. Amazing memory, wonderful processor, powerful processor, hundreds of features, and you use it like a torch? It sounds strange, doesn't it? It sounds strange. Torch works, but you are missing 90% of the machine. Today we will fix it. The ladder, which has simple 3 steps, 3 levels, and you can remember this word ABC. A for ask, B for build, and C for connect. If you follow this pattern, ask, build, and connect, you will stop using AI as search engine and you will start using AI as your assistant. Stop searching, start building. Let's climb the ladder. I will give you small activity and you can practice today. You don't need to watch this video. You can build it. You can build along with me. Are you with me? Let's start. Before we move ahead, remember just one word, SAF. S for search, A for answer, F for forget. This is how most people use AI today. Search, get an answer, and forget everything. Throughout this episode, we will learn how to break the SAF trap. Before we climb the ladder, we need to change something. Not AI, it's the mind shift. Start using AI as your assistant. Start building connection, not use as a search engine. What is this? Questioning, answering, and forgetting. Just get out of this trap, and you can get out of this trap. Let's go step by step. Imagine hiring a new employee. On the first day, they know nothing. Where are the files? What's our style? How do we work? Now imagine the same employee after 2 years. They know where everything is. They understand your style. They even finish your sentence. That is the assistance we all want. But here is the problem. Life is full of problems, by the way. Normal AI chat has a memory of a
goldfish.
You close the chat and everything disappears. You explain, next day everything. Next week everything again. Next month everything again. Every time you repeat yourself, you lose time. I termed this as a productivity leak. You have to stop this leakage. Let me ask you something. How many times you have introduced yourself with AI? For example, your style, your profession,
your goals.
Today we stop that leak. The next word is shift, because success with AI starts with a mindset shift. Search less, help AI learn, please. Improve together. AI is no longer just a search engine, it's becoming your thinking partner. Your partner in thinking, your partner helping you in mind shift from fixed mindset to growth mindset. Remember the word shift. I asked you a simple question. Where are you on this ladder? By the way, ladder has 3 levels. Level 1 is the beginner's level, that is AI chatbot level. You ask questions. If you are in SAF Trap, you are searching, answering, and forgetting, you are at level 1 on this ladder. But if you have started creating projects, uploading files, written instructions, and AI has started to remember your work, then you are at level 2, stage 2, and that is the build-up stage. That is the AI project stage. First one was the AI chatbot stage, the ask stage. B is the build, and this is called AI project stage. And third level is very important. If your research, your teaching, your emails, your notes, they all start working together. This is an example from my side. Then this is the third stage, AI connect stage, AI system stage. then you will be at level 3. Here is the good news. You don't need to worry. You don't need to jump from one step to third step immediately at a time. If you are at step 1, don't worry. It's fine. Many of the experts have started from this ask step. Let's climb together the first step. Yes. Remember the ABC ladder. A means ask, B means build, C means connect. Every AI expert follows these 3 levels. Don't try to jump to the top. Climb one step at a time. Level 1 starts with one simple question. Which AI I should use? ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini? Every week, new name appears. Let's fix this issue in 1 minute. You have 3 serious doors. We will open every door and will fix this issue, which is better for you and which is less better for you. Here is the best news. There is no wrong choice. Look at this chart. The models used to be far apart. Today they are clustered at the top, all powerful, all similar, and every few months they learn from each other. So how do you choose? 3 quick rules. Pay if you can. Free works, but paid works better. Think of an example of a cycle and motorcycle.
A bicycle and a motorbike both reach the destination, but the journey is very different, you know very well.
Same is the case. If university is offering you, if an organization is offering you a paid AI, decision finished. Second rule is identify your work. If you are focusing on research, if you do more research, ChatGPT is good. Documentation and writing, Claude is outstanding. Google Docs, audio, video, Gemini is an excellent option. Rule 3. The tool you enjoy is the tool you will practice. Think about your interest in which tool you think is more. And don't worry about commitment. Changing the AI tool is just like changing the smartphone. Your memory will move with you. So don't worry. Choosing an AI does not have to be confusing. Just remember, pick. P for paid if possible, I for identify your work, C for choose one tool, K for keep practicing. Master one AI before exploring many. Specialized in one AI before moving to. Let me show you one clip that most people never make. Inside almost every AI, there is a small menu, the model selector. The model selector. Have you seen this menu bar? Most people never touch it. They use whatever opens by default. Think of the model as the AI's brain. A stronger model thinks more carefully, plans better, notices more details. Watch this. I open the menu, choose a strong model. That's it. One click, better brain. And here is a lesson that changed how I use AI. Here is a lesson that changed how I use AI. Imagine 2 people. The first digs one deep well. The second digs 100 small holes. Who finds water? The first one. It is like your smartphone. You didn't learn 100 phones. You learned smartphone skills, and now every phone feels familiar. Master one AI and the skill transfer to all the others. Tools change, skills stay. Here is another word you will never forget: deep. Do not explore every platform. Instead of digging many shallow holes, dig one deep well. Master one AI and the skills will transfer to every other AI. Believe me. Now you have chosen your AI. You have selected your AI model. Now, the skill that changes everything is context. Imagine visiting a tailor. You do not just say, make me a suit. A good tailor measures first your shoulders, your chest, your sleeves. Measuring first is important. Same is the case with AI. AI measures, then it fits. Context is AI's measurement. No measurement, no best fit. Most people write, create a presentation on leadership. AI tries its best, but the answer stays average. Now watch. I am a BBA student, create a presentation on leadership. Use simple language, include real examples. Same AI, same question, completely different answer. Imagine your boss asks, find a restaurant for tonight. You could spend 5 minutes describing your boss, or you could simply hand over a list of restaurants your boss already loves. Which works better, the list? Real examples beat long descriptions. That is why I use one simple rule: outcome plus context. Tell AI exactly what you want and tell AI what it needs to know. That's it. Forget the complicated prompt formulas. Watch same question without context and now with 3 extra lines. Look at the difference. The simplest formula in this entire episode is the OC rule. O stands for outcome, C stands for context. First tells AI what you want, then tell it what it needs to know. Better context always produces better results. Lab number 1. Pause this video. Take a last question you asked AI. Ask it again by adding 3 things: who you are, why you need it, and one example of what a good answer looks like. Now compare both output, both answers. That is the 90% what we talked about.